What's up? It's Rolan from Cape Cod, Massachusetts, here with UndergroundHipHopBlog, answering some questions. My definition, my meaning to underground hip hop is hip hop that hasn't reached the full surface yet. You know, in terms of people underground, meaning they're coming up from the underground or just staying underground, keeping it very lyrical, not commercial. I guess underground to me is either upcoming or it's somebody who plans to stay under the radar and just cater to the lyrical underground market that there is out there. There's a couple different ways that I see it. Yeah, so I mean, I've been doing this for years now, and basically, as things shift, as time goes on, as new social media platforms emerge, things like that. Like I feel like being an independent artist, everything has to restructure, everything has to shift with the times, and basically, you just have to stay. You have to find a way to stay relevant for yourself. You know, so whether it's being on Instagram, interacting with everyone, whether it's showing up at venues and performing like crazy, just making sure you're up on the latest. You're up on anybody who's in competition with you. You know what's out there. I think just completely staying up on what's new out there. You know, just staying on top and being on edge of everything that drops. I think that's crucial to being successful as an independent artist, and me being able to kind of finagle the social media and work with all my people who support me. That has allowed me to, as a brand, really take off and blossom and do what I do because I'm just on top of everything that comes out, and I stay consistent and I work hard and it doesn't stop. Yeah, so something a little bit different with me than most artists is like a lot of people will be planning an album drop. A lot of people will be planning a single to come out. I literally just go off of what's in the now. So if I'm feeling this way, I want to lay it down on a record. I want to give the people what's on my mental at the time and just put it out. I'm not someone who records, and just holds these in. Like literally, I just go off of the vibe of what I'm feeling. If my head's at a place where I'm like my song On Edge, like if my head's at a place where I need to vent and let this out, I'm gonna drop it right when I make it so that my fans know where I'm at in the moment. I don't do a lot of planning for projects to come and like that, but the work that's a no-brainer. The work is coming regardless. It's just a matter of what I feel like dropping when. So I think nothing specific planned. I know where I want to be, and I see that more realistically into summer. So I just have like little milestones I want to be at by that point, and that's just dropping a couple singles from here to then, or maybe a small project, whatever's in the vibe of the moment. But nothing specific planned. Just do a bunch of shows and drop a bunch of music from here till then. Yeah, so moving to LA was the best move that I could have done for career wise. It was the best move I could have done on a personal level. It just opened my eyes so much and showed me so much more culture than I was used to. So moving here really opened my eyes to what's out there in terms of culture and music and network and the industry. So moving to LA was literally crucial, and the reason I'm at where I'm at now is because who I came across, what people I linked up with, how hard I've been working since I've been LA. When I first moved here, I was literally just culture shocked. Like this is a whole different monster, and I was very inspired knowing I was in one of either the biggest or one of the biggest cities in the US trying to chase my dream. I think it was good for my inspiration. I think it was good for my drive. I think it was good for my fan base, every piece of it. So like this was the best move I can do. And when I first moved out here from the small town I was from, I actually moved to East Side Long Beach. It was like a crazy hood area. Like there was all types of shit going on out there. So that automatically had me kind of like, damn. But when I had moved out here, I was moving out here blind, just trying to get my feet planted. So basically, I moved out to Long Beach, and when I moved out there, I just saw some crazy shit, and I'm just like, like I gotta. I had a day job at the time, so I left my day job at that time, and then I moved up to the Valley, which is like North Hollywood slash Valley Village area, and the rest is history from there. It's been a great transition, and probably the best thing I could have done moving to LA. Yeah, I think my originality and what I do and all the stuff that I make, I think that's just me. I think that's me in a music form, and I think that's why I've been so successful is because even when I started making music as a 15-year-old who was a little chubby fat kid who couldn't rap, I think I was still me, and that's what sold since the beginning. People have clung to my music since the very jump, whether it was five people back home or the thousands I have or tens of thousands that I have now supporting. So, or actually hundreds of thousands at this point, which is dope to say. But I think that I just stayed me from the jump, and that's why it's been so original. That's why it's been, because there's not two of you, there's not two of anybody. So if you just put yourself, your true, transparent, 100% self into something, then you're gonna be original. You're gonna be, something brand new. And I think that's what we all strive to be. And I think I've done a good job at that, just by being myself. So every Instagram first. That's what I'm on mainly. That's what most people connect with me. It's Rolan, Rowlan. Twitter is Rolan Music. YouTube is Rolan Music. Snapchat is Rolan Music. So Rowlan, and then music at the end. So connect with me anywhere. Reach out anytime. I try to respond to every direct message. And my name is Rolan. Thank you guys for having me.